Hello, it's Talking Reds. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's John Gibbons, and I'm with... Sorry, what's your name?
I've been away a while. I've had a nice June. It's the end of the football season. You can't blame me, can you?
I've just had 2 weeks off. Don't listen to me. Yeah. I'm a cheeky so-and-so. But listen, we're all smiling. We're all happy because the sun is shining in Liverpool. And yeah, it's been quite a big couple of days in a lot of ways in Liverpool Football Club land. Yesterday, a couple of big milestones, one of which, as Jurgen Klopp pointed out, Harriet, one of our greatest ever players, moving on. I thought Liverpool nailed it, to be fair, in terms of how they've handled the whole thing. It could have got a bit acrimonious, it has, with others who've left in the past, but I think everyone's handled themselves well. Everyone's handled it like it's a wonderful footballer and wonderful person leaving this club, and let's all go out on a high, and I think that's what he did.
Yeah, I think what you see with Jurgen Klopp is when players say they want to move on, he'll maybe have conversations with them in private about what their intentions are, why they want to move, and if he feels he can resolve it, he'll try and convince them. We saw that with Coutinho, but I think if there's an acceptance of like, right, this player doesn't want to be at Liverpool anymore, like Mane, he wanted a new challenge, what more can Klopp say? There's no sense that you're trying to like force these players to stay. Yeah. He's just like, right, I'll let you move on and we'll do it graciously, and that's the culture that he's built. And I think you see that with the announcement yesterday, the nice interviews that you get and the nice moments, and it means that they can leave and still be remembered really well as Liverpool legends. And look, there was the few comments from Mane that maybe some people didn't like about, people in his country wanting him to move clubs and stuff, which is a bit strange. We all got over that quite quickly, and I think we'll only remember Mane with really positive and good thoughts, and he lives as a legend.
Yeah, I think there was some really nice comments, from his teammates as well, and the Mo Salah one is the one that's been most sort of screenshotted and shared around, and that nice little moment between the two of them just showed the mutual respect and love that there is between them. A lot's been made over the years of, do they not get on and stuff just because of a couple of moments on the football pitch. I mean, they should see Michael from Marketing a five-a-side, by the way, if they want to.
If you want to know about needle on a football pitch, come to our five-a-side. I'm not there.
Exactly. Well, Sean came last week.
She did, the precious building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the precious building for Harriet. Well, enough about Harriet's Virgil van Dijk's performances at five-a-side. It's easy, emotions are high on a football pitch, aren't they? And sometimes you'll have a moment when people don't pass to you when you're in a better position. But I thought that was, it was a really nice moment between the two of them, and what they've achieved together for this football club is phenomenal.
Well, yeah, and for all the talk that they don't get on and all of that, there's never really been a moment where that's ever been sort of portrayed to the public that they don't go on. They've never really had a blowout or even an argument on a pitch. Yes, occasionally a ball doesn't go to them and they put their head in their hands, but they always seem to have that real mutual respect, like you mentioned, and they always seem to get on really well. And how incredible are they as footballers combining on the pitch, and the amount of times we've seen over the last 5 years the two of them just be electric together and combine and assist each other. And I am really sad that partnership is going to be breaking up. It does feel now, I know a lot of people have said it does feel like the end of an era where that classic front three is the first ones decided to leave, and it was going to happen eventually, wasn't it? I personally didn't think it would be Sadio who would be the first one to go, or even go at all during his sort of early 30s, but that is the case now. But yeah, Salah and Mane always have that mutual respect, and the comments between them were just more testament to that and evidence of that they always really get on, and they will miss each other and will miss him as well. So a very sad moment. I do feel sad about it. I do feel upset. It felt like, although we knew it was coming, seeing him in a Munich shirt was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was slightly strange because, for so long now he has wore the red of Liverpool, and that's what we've, associated with him. And so it was, a little bit tough to take. But listen, we all move on, and obviously everyone wishes Sadio well. Do let us know your favourite Sadio Mane memories if you want to in the chat. I've got the YouTube open there, so if you're watching live on YouTube, let us know your favourite Sadio memories, and I'll read out a couple of them. If you need some tips, we did a show yesterday. We recorded, it was myself, Gareth Craig and Joel Richards, and shared our Sadio memories over the years, and it was really good fun to do. There was one or two that I've forgotten that the other guys sort of brought up, but it was a really nice way to remember what a fantastic player he has been for Liverpool. 120 goals in Liverpool's top 15 scorers of all time. There's a really good thread actually by Neil Jones as well from Goal, who comes on obviously the Anfield Wrap sometimes as well, so check out his Twitter. He's done a really good thread of his best Sadio Mane moments with a few of his memories around the times as well, and sort of what he was doing, which is quite amusing as well. I mean, journalists always making about themselves, don't they? But that's fine.
We can hardly talk.
I mean, I'm just saying, Sadio winked at you and then got off straight away. away.
Oh my God, I don't think we've said this in the pub. I don't think we can talk about it, but it is sad. I feel like I've got a part to play.
You had a lovely chat with him just before he left.
We had a lovely chat and then he left. So clearly meant nothing to him. Meant a lot to me though.
This is the media day, by the way. He didn't just pop round.
He didn't just pop round.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
This is the Champions League media day, but yeah, Harriet had a lovely chat with him, and then he was like, "Oh, I've got some great news soon," and then apparently he was going to be.
And it was awful news. That was weird, wasn't it? I think that was what people were upset about. That he was like, "Oh, you'll all be happy with the news after the Champions League final," and none of us were happy with the news. I don't know why I thought any of us would be happy, but I actually do wish him well. I understand why he wants to move on. He's had 6 years at Liverpool. If he feels like he needs a new challenge and he can't get that at Liverpool, then all the best to him. And it's not like he's left, during the peak years of his career. I think now he's 30. There's a sort of acceptance that his best years and his peak years have been at Liverpool, although I have no doubt he'll go on to do really good things at Bayern. I just hope we don't play them next season because that would be weird. Yeah,
slightly strange. I'll just read out some of your comments. Stephen Cannington, the goal of the Allianz is sublime. Yeah, I think it was what he picked as his favourite goal as well, or his best goal anyway, when he was asked about it on LFC TV. Anna Roberts here says, same Harriet, I can't quite believe it yet. I got really emotional watching his goodbye interview, and he doesn't get the big goodbye others have got, and hope we draw them. So she slightly disagrees, so we could say goodbye. I mean, maybe if we go to the Allianz, win 2-0, come back to Anfield.
And then go well on Sadio.
He's on the bench, comes on, 60 minutes, the game's done, we'll give him a big clap. Maybe that's sort of the best way. LFC Map says, I'm not ready to accept he's gone. I can't. He's our mate. I'm not dealing with this. Struggling there, Matt. But, what Rob Gutman would say is forget about the old lads. New lads are on the way all the time. Rob Gutman is relentlessly all about the next big superstar. Obviously, we've got Nunes in already this summer. Calvin Ramsey joining Liverpool as well. But will there be any more? The club are saying no, but they've lied to us before, so we shall see. But if you are is as into transfers as Rob Gutman, and that will be very difficult. But if you are interested in what Liverpool might be doing, both in terms of ins and outs, we are recording another Gutter show today. It's being recorded at 11 o'clock this morning. So Rob's on his way in. How are you? You're into it? Straight back into Gutterland?
I'm straight back into Gutter. I've not been in Gutterland this season, I don't think. Yeah,
You're
this summer.
No, I'm not summered in the gutter.
I'm not gutted yet this summer. There's a lot of words there, but no, I haven't. I'm excited. I think we're doing a bit of Jude Bellingham chat today, so looking forward to getting stuck into that. Midfielders, whether we need another one, let us know what you think.
That is the talk, so that's coming up at 11 o'clock. Also, we've got a really good interview with Damian Lewis, him off the telly, which is coming out this morning as well. Andy worked really hard to pull that together. It was a bit of a long process, as it is with Hollywood stars and agents and all that, but it is recorded, it is going out this morning, so have a listen to it. I'm really looking forward to that as well. And also we want to do a little bit of an update on the situation regarding the Champions League final in Paris, and so that is coming out later today as well. I spoke to Dan Austin, who's obviously doing a sterling job at the moment translating all these very long Senate hearings. So I had a long chat. I was like, I won't keep you long, Dan. Me and him chatted to an hour at 10 o'clock last night, which my wife was thrilled about. But yeah, that's coming out later as well. I'm hoping to get Joe Block from Spurs to Shankly on later today as well, who obviously went over and represented the supporters brilliantly. So loads of good stuff coming out on the audio as well. From the video side, we've been doing these My Favourite Game series. The first one came out yesterday. I've not quite watched it yet. I'm really looking forward to watching that. You've done one as well, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I picked our Benfica trip because we had a lovely time, didn't we?
It
wasn't just the game, just the whole weekend in Lisbon. Everyone thought it was shorts weather and it was not shorts weather. So more about that on there.
Yeah, more on Craig Allen's packing if you're interested in that. Anfield, I think, doesn't get away with it as well. No trousers between them for that trip. So yeah, loads of really, really good content on the Anfield Wrap at the moment as we continue looking back to last season, but obviously looking ahead to next season and the future as well. So make sure you download the app, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, get stuck into all this wonderful stuff that's going out over the next couple of days and weeks. Just to finish off, Harriet, we mentioned Mo Salah before. It was a bit of a anniversary for him yesterday as well. Maybe slightly unfortunately got overshadowed by the Mane news, but can't be helped. But towards the end of the day, Liverpool put out a brilliant video on social media. Shout out to Phil Reed, our friend who I know was involved in that, just talking about his impact and memories again. But I loved the fact that they talked about his impact on the city as well as the football club, and it was football fans, young and old, so there was some lads who were barely into the teens on there, and then there was older men and women on there as well. But what I loved about the video was, I don't know, you've not seen it yet, you're going to watch it later, but everyone just turns into a kid when they're talking about Mo Salah, and I love that. So you've got actual kids who are being kids talking about Mo Salah, but then, like, you know, he's the kind of footballer who reminds you of when you first fall in love with the game. Yeah,
he has that impact on everyone, doesn't he? And what's interesting about him is that he doesn't actually do that much in terms of media or interviews. You don't really see him speak to other players that much. You know, a lot of them are on YouTube a lot. You don't see that from Mo Salah, but you still feel this really strong connection with him because whatever he does say, you know he really means it, because he doesn't come out and say stuff that often. So I feel like everyone feels so connected to him, not just as a player, but like you said, the impact he's had on people personally, the way that he just seems to get the city and the work that he does within it. I think he's an incredible man, and I can't believe it's been 5 years of him, and you just have to keep enjoying him while he's here, because we don't know how much longer it's going to last. And we've seen that with Mane, that we don't know how long these players are going to stick around, but we've got at least one more season of Mo Salah, and how lucky are we, because he arguably is the best player in the world, and we've seen that so many times throughout the last 5 years. So very lucky to have him, that we can go 2 miles down the road and watch Salah play. It's just a joy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. As Harriet says, enjoy him while he's here. We don't know. Who knows this time next summer it might be me and Harriet having a big cry about seeing Mo Salah in another football shirt. Let's hope not. Let's hope that contract gets sorted. I did see someone say on here that they maybe thought that the fact that they were doing this, Nish Whitey, was all these 5 years PR surely means something. I wouldn't read too much into it. You know, I don't think Phil Reed's getting any nods on Mo Salah's contract.
So many times when they put up a Salah post, we're like, oh, is this cryptic? Does it mean something? Nothing.
No,
they just like to celebrate him.
The people who work in social media in Liverpool just think Mo Salah's boss. I just want to make videos about him. And don't we all? So that's it. Yeah, I don't think it's being ordered by Billy Hogan, unfortunately. But hey, who knows? I'm just one man with an opinion. If he signs a new deal tomorrow, then won't I look like a fool, but a happy one, which is generally my general way of living life. So yeah, I think I've covered everything. Oh yeah, the London Live show as well. Make sure you got your tickets for that. If you are in the south of England, we'd love to see you. It's at Hackney. I think it's Saturday the 11th of July. Is that ring a bell? It's the 9th. Thanks, Sam. Saturday the 9th of July. Don't come on the 11th, you'll miss it. I mean, Neil might
won't be a Saturday.
Neil might still be out because there's a disco after as well, which is really exciting. So we're doing a live show, and then there's a DJ, and we're going to party into the evening, and then get up after no sleep and get on a flight to Asia. So it's all going to be really good fun.
That soon?
Yes.
Football comes out really soon, doesn't it? Well, I mean, scarily soon.
Especially
I need at least 5 more holidays.
We'll go upstairs and try and book out Hamid's next 5 holidays in the next few weeks. I hope you've enjoyed Talking Reds this morning. Make sure you download the app as well. Hopefully we'll see you in London if you can make it up there.